Live, local, late breaking. This is Newswatch 12 this morning.
Good morning. The time is 6:30 on August 25th. Welcome to Newswatch 12 this morning. I'm Carlos Murrieta. We first want to turn over to Storm Tracker 12 meteorologist Sarah Kress for a look at our Monday. And Sarah, first day of school for a lot of students in the region.
Yes.
What can we expect as we're heading out this morning?
Well, this morning there's a few different things we can expect around the region. Starting off with the coast, we are seeing coastal clouds in areas of fog. So we do want to be cautious with that. We're seeing some improvements to visibility as we're going throughout the morning, and we'll likely see that throughout the day today. But turning to areas inland, we are starting off the morning on the calmer side, especially from where we were sitting last night. In terms of today, we're expecting hot temperatures, especially for areas over west side, more widespread scattered thunderstorm chances, and abundant lightning with these storms will likely lead to new fire starts. So let's first talk about what we're seeing this morning. We do have some shower activity areas over east side. I haven't seen any lightning from these storms this morning, but we still have the possibility for some isolated storms to pop up east side throughout your morning, but most of that activity is going to be expected later into the day today. Here's a look over at the Rogue Valley. Hot temperatures will be with us. We'll also start to see clouds increase as we switch over into the afternoon, but we'll be tracking thunderstorm chances through your evening as well. Now, where do we have this risk? Well, mainly is going to be areas over east side and into Siskiyou County where most of that activity is going to be for the day today. But we're not even ruling out storm chances into Jackson and to Josephine County as well. So risks with this come with gusty winds. We can even see some hail, lightning, of course, heavy downpours, and the risk for those fire starts are definitely going to be outside that main core of precipitation we're seeing with these storms. So we have a red flag warning in place from 1 p.m. until 9 p.m. today for most of the region. And also, I wouldn't be surprised if we do see more red flag warnings issued for tomorrow and even into your Wednesday, because we're expecting a stormy first half of your week. Here's a closer look at those high temperatures, especially into Grants Pass, Medford. We're expecting hotter temperatures areas over to the west. But here's a look east side. Klamath Falls only making it up to about 86 degrees today. Hotter into Northern California as well. 96 for Wairika. Along the coast, 67 for Brookings, dealing with a bit more coastal clouds as well. Now on to the next couple of days. In terms of heat, you're not going to want to be outside today. And on Tuesday and Wednesday, still going to be feeling a bit hotter, but it will feel a bit more comfortable summer-wise by the time you're into your Wednesday, but also being safe outdoors later into your days because of thunderstorms. So I'll go ahead and take a closer look at the timing for storms today and your days to come coming up in your next forecast.
Access in Medford is opening their doors through this heat today. Their cooling shelter will be open between 12:30 and 8 p.m. Snacks and water will be available for anyone who stops by. Pets are also welcome. And starting on the fire watch this morning, CAL FIRE Siskiyou has responded to more than 20 fires this morning due to the storms in the region. Rain has been helping fire crews when it comes to suppression efforts, but they're reminding residents to stay alert and prepared. While ODF Southwest says approximately 130 lightning strikes struck protected lands last night, a recon flight will be conducted this morning as patrols will be out to put out any fires. And one of the two fires that we are tracking this morning is the Bear Fire burning east of Highway 3 between Fort Jones and Forest Mountain. The Bear Fire has burned 9 acres and is burning in heavy timber and oakwood land. Fire crews have remained on the scene overnight to reinforce containment lines, but terrain and access to fire has been making full suppression efforts difficult. And we are also tracking the York Fire in Siskiyou County. That fire has been burning at 85 acres and is 95% contained. No evacuations were issued for any of these fires, and containment efforts are still ongoing. And new this morning, a local organization in Josephine County is pushing for the recall of 2 commissioners as they are preparing to file recall petitions this morning. Restore Josephine County will be at the county courthouse at 9 a.m. this morning to file recall petitions against Commissioners Chris Barnett and Andreas Bleck. Restore Josephine County says both commissioners have lost the faith and trust of the public, while Commissioner Barnett has demonstrated poor judgment, management skills, and a lack of integrity. They also say Commissioner Bleck has demonstrated poor judgment, a lack of transparency, and has disrespected county citizens. Now, this is a developing story, and we will have more details later this evening. And also new this morning, the owner of West Coast Game Park was arrested by Bandon police late Friday night. Now, police say 53-year-old Brian Tenney and 30-year-old Edith Beckner were arrested on warrants with more than 350 charges each, most of them being animal neglect in the second degree, and police say the charges are related to Oregon State's police investigation into the West Coast Game Park. Tenney was previously arrested by the Coos County Sheriff's Office back in May after police seized more than 300 animals from the park, along with meth, cocaine, more than $1 million, and dozens of firearms. And moving on to a developing story, a Medford attorney is facing serious charges, including multiple counts of invasion of privacy and 1 count of unlawful use of a GPS device. Newswatch 12's Grace Ritz has been looking into this case and has the latest details.
Zachary Light works as a criminal defense and civil plaintiff attorney in Medford. His charges stated in court documents include videotaping a woman during intimate settings, as well as being accused of a misdemeanor for illegally placing a GPS on her vehicle.
He was arrested in the afternoon yesterday. So he was arraigned at that time.
I did some digging, and Light was convicted in 2014 of a misdemeanor for placing a camera in his stepdaughter's bedroom without her consent. The Medford Bar suspended his license for 7 months and was placed on probation for 3 years.
We argued for $100,000 bail, just given the number of charges and his prior conviction.
Court documents show the judge set bail at $35,000 and instructed Light to have no contact with the woman. His next court date is August 29th.
And following up, a school in Ashland closed one of their buildings after failing a fire inspection. Now, what was supposed to be a routine fire inspection turned serious when the fire marshal found a large bulge in a hallway wall, prompting the district to close the building. Lincoln Elementary was built in 1926, with the wing in question added in 1948. Now we spoke with the school district on why they made this decision.
Decisions based on safety. The decision was really easy. We're not willing to take the risk of lives to keep the building open.
If one piece goes down, there's usually something that's attached to, and it's going to take that with it. So it was about 10 minutes after that discussion that we said, you know what, we need to address the whole building. It's just not safe.
Structural engineers and an architect were brought in to assess the damage. They say the shift appears to have happened suddenly. The building will remain closed for weeks or even months as discovery and repairs move forward. Several schools are beginning school this week, and let's go ahead and take a look at some of those schools. School districts beginning today include Medford School District, Ashland Public Schools, Grants Pass School District, Three Rivers School District, as well as Prospect Charter and Rivers Edge Academy. Other schools beginning this week include Brookings Harbor and Paisley School District on Tuesday and Grants Pass Adventist on Wednesday. A full list of school start dates can be found on our website. And the Klamath County School District is announcing their new cell phone policy, which will take effect on September 2nd. Now, under the new rule, all devices that can connect to a cell network, including phones, tablets, and smartwatches, will be off limits during the school day. For elementary students, this includes the moment they arrive to campus until the dismissal bell. For older students, devices should be left at home, in a locker, or at the main office, and if violated, student devices will be taken and parents will be notified. And the Phoenix Talon School District hosted a back-to-school event to allow families from Jackson and Josephine counties to collect free school supplies and offer several health services. Now, the school district partnered with Jackson Care Connect to give away free school supplies and other resources to families ahead of the upcoming school year. Now, this is the third time the district has held this event, but first being held at Phoenix High School. Not just families in Phoenix Talon area were allowed to attend, but any families from the Jackson and Josephine County were welcome.
It's really an opportunity for community members to come and get many of their health and social needs met all in one place.
We're so grateful for it because families can come and just get it all taken care of before school. And instead of, having to track down doctors and find out where to go, they just come to the high school and get it taken care of.
The block party offers free health services like sports physicals, dental screenings, as well as child checks, as well as the district provided translators as most stations at the event for families who had a hard time speaking English. And as we head into the new school year, Medford Police is reminding you to be cautious and mindful of school zones. Remember that the speed limit is 20 miles per hour on school days from 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. and when children are present. Be sure to always stop for school buses with flashing red lights and extended stop signs, even if you're on the opposite lane of traffic.